Hello again, and welcome back to the Long Dark Interloper. Today is, let's see, today is day 129. We have survived 127 days. We're in the transition cave between the new region and Mountain Town. And today we are going to tuck our tail and retreat. I've learned a few things about this map, and one of the things I learned is that a bearskin bedroll has a very good benefit in this map. Not just the warmth, but well, the warmth is nice because it's like 12 when it's when it's 100% condition, versus 5 or 6 or whatever for the other bedroll. But the big advantage is it has the same condition recovery rate that a proper bed does, which is 32% per day without tea, versus the regular bedroll, which can only get to 32% with tea. So I've used the bearskin bedroll a few times in the past, but I've never thought I really needed one until this region came along. There are no man-made beds in this region, which means there are no beds that will get me 32%. So I believe I need to bring my own, because every time I go exploring for a little bit, I wind up losing a bunch of condition and I can't recover it. I'm on a roller coaster that's spiraling, basically recircling the drain the more time we spend here. So, excuse me. I'm gonna gather up my crap. I'm gonna go back to the trailer back here. I'm going to drop a lot of this stuff off so I can travel light, and I want to unroll all the way back to Coastal Highway to get my bearskin, or my bear pelts. It's going to be kind of boring, so if you don't watch these 2 or 3 episodes, can't say I blame you. I'm hoping to get, some more insights into the new cooking mechanics and things like that on the way, but I'm not going to be able to do this region for at least a couple episodes. I am considering running some Pilgrim run, time in there just to get more familiarity with it while I'm out doing this with this guy. So keep an eye out on the channel. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead. And that's not just a plea for subscriptions. I'm saying that if you're following this series by the playlist or something like that, that's cool. But I'll also probably be doing some Pilgrim videos, on the same channel, but they won't be in the same playlist. So that's my plan. I also have another idea for a guide video on we're gonna blast some bunnies for science, because I have a theory about how the rifle works in this game, and I want to test it, and that is how the sights work, and whether if you miss with the rifle, it's just because you don't have high rifle skill, or if there's, like, meaning, is there an element of chance, or is it really just based on how you line up the sights and whether they're lined up when you shoot or not. So that's going to be an upcoming guide video as well. I also have seen Hinterland has acknowledged, well, they haven't acknowledged it's a bug, but they have said they plan to tweak the way wildlife is attacking people when they're passing time. I believe, my personal belief is they didn't intend for that to be that way, but it is. And they didn't call it a bugs fix in the forum post that I read, but they did say they planned to tweak it. It's funny, they said they planned to tweak it during this following week, while they work on the hotfix, but they actually have already uploaded a new release candidate test branch on the Steam database, and the last time they uploaded a release candidate to that branch, it became the current update 4 days later. So I think what's really going on is they've already done the hotfixing, but they're going to they obviously have to verify their changes didn't make things worse, and all that, do the testing. And I think they've already got these bugs fixed, and they're just doing the testing before they release them. That doesn't mean that it's going to be out in 4 days. I think it's likely that it will be, but there's always a possibility they have more problems and they need to do another release candidate branch and then test that. So we shall see. But they have acknowledged that the arrow thing, disappearing arrows, is a bug and some other stuff too. So,
Can't feel my hands.
but I'm confident we'll have a hot patch sometime this week, if I had to guess. So, man, we got a lot of heavy hammers. All right. Are there any working lockers here? No. So the only containers are that. This will be our container then. Oh, I hadn't searched it. That's funny. Okay. Oops, wrong thing. Alright. So, actually, tools. Dropping this. Dropping these two. That'll go in a container. Carrying that. Dropping that. Keeping that. Although, are there any lockers in the game that I haven't opened yet? I don't believe there are. Oh, I'm pretty confident there are no lockers left. Dropping those. I'm not going to confuse the issue by dropping a bunch of sticks on that. We do need to be back to climbing weight. I do want to check a few places before we leave Milton, just to see if I got deer hides and rabbit hides someplace. I know I got a couple of rabbit hides at Grey Mother's, so we're going to pop in there at least. Maybe the farm. Actually, no, the farm, I remember seeing the chest when I left, and it was pretty much empty, so not the farm. Still at 37. Did I make a bunch of water? No, not really. Oh, cloth. Don't need to lug a bunch of cloth either. Apparently I'm not putting stuff in drawers. I am going to put cloth in the drawer though. Speaking of cloth is lame. I really should repair these once each before I... Yeah, okay. Alright. Throw a quick repair on those clothing, or those clothes before leaving them here. Actually wear those and leave the other stuff here. Let's see. Yeah, you must be the outside one. Or are you? so confusing. Well, now I'm pretty sure I got it backwards again. We'll see soon enough, I guess. Mackinac jacket. So I've got real intriguing ideas about starting in that zone, because if you can make one rope climb and you got the same exact configuration of the loot tables or whatever makes random things happen in the game that I did, you could get a heavy hammer, a hacksaw, a Mackinac jacket, and a whole bunch of other crap with no risk of the ice cave wolf by climbing that one rope, moving that rope to the rope climb by the fire signal, and then heading down and moving out of the map. So I'm looking forward to getting a chance to try that at some point here as well. Let's see. Okay, we're light enough now, so we're off. Two gray mothers. Hopefully without getting clobbered by a wolf. Oh, there's one. Come here, good wolf. So snarly. A commenter pointed out in one of my inexplicable wolf attacks, I think it was the last attack, that I had actually, for a split second, pointed... is that a cave? I pointed the pistol at him. This is a cave. I have never seen this cave before. I don't remember ever seeing this cave before. I haven't looked at this area very closely, but that is interesting. I wonder if that's new or not. Let me know if you saw this cave before the update, because I've never seen it before. Also, Miss Gam just posted a video showing a death due to this shortcut as well. I want to try not to repeat that. That fog though, huh? Holy crap. That's some blue fog. So, that moment of indecision when you don't know whether to point the pistol or get the bow out. Can get you attacked if you do in fact point the pistol and then don't commit and don't pull the trigger. Next time I'm walking through a sketchy next time I'm walking through a sketchy scene like this and I hear wolf footsteps, I'm gonna try very hard to remember to, like right there. Luckily I heard him in time. Still, every time I hear those guys and I pick up on the fact that they're coming, it still kind of amazes me that oh, there's another one. Huh, the wolves are all headed this way. Just got a rabbit over there across the bridge or by the school or something. Anyway, still, I'm surprised at how well I can hear those footsteps. Somebody on another comment also told me that these things that you can't cook can still give you food poisoning with level 5 cooking, but that things that you can cook if you cook them won't, which kind of makes sense. So I can go forward working with that assumption, but I'm still gonna, and I'm still expecting at some point to get food poisoning from something that I've heated up.
I could use a drink.
Although you do get a skill point for cooking it, which means the game probably treats that stuff as stuff you cooked. Alright, so I do have... Oh, and smart me, I'm all like, oh, I'll leave myself some cured guts up there, which makes sense, but I was about to come down here and hope to repair some stuff, and I left behind my guts. So luckily I also left a gut here for me to do this with. Anything else I need? Given how food works in refrigerators, I think I'm going to take these things out and bring them with for traveling food so they don't eventually disappear from here. And get rid of my sewing kit, like I said I was going to. Alright. And throw a repair on these guys. Somebody else pointed out condition cap in a video I was watching recently. This is a new thing here. And the fact that it's all caps and underscore, where there's an underscore between it, it seems like they didn't intend for it to be here, because it's that underscore, that's typical developer notation for a constant in the system, meaning condition cap is 100%. And they normally replace the name of something like that with a normalized, or what's not normalized, localized version of the name. So in English it would be condition cap without the underscore, and in German it would be whatever German is, and so on. So the fact that there's no localization for this value says to me that they didn't intend for it to be here. But it also says, according to, I mean, the guy who mentioned it in the video, oh, it was Athenon, I believe. He was wondering if it's something that we can eventually be able to change. And I don't know if it's per item or not, but yeah. Might be interesting if we get a skill that allows us to get our condition of our items above 100%. So, okay, that's better. Be nice if that was true. Alright. We have definitely looted this place, so moving on. water out of the fridge too. Actually, there's plenty of water at the bottom of the rope. And I have enough condition to get to the top of the rope as well, so yeah, we'll go. Hopefully the fog went away. Nope. There's footprints. I don't know if a wolf can get me on this porch or not. I am going to skirt the town. Or maybe I'll just have them all come see me. Where are you going to approach from? Any more? Alright, so very clearly the wolves are in town. I'm not entirely sure I can find my way back to the arch over here in the fog. And then I'm not super stoked about the idea of having to deal with wolves around the gas station when I do. But well, this clearly isn't it. Although it might work. Yeah. I think if they're in town, they won't be by the gas station. I don't know. I make a lot of wild-ass guesses about stuff. Sometimes they're right. I am reasonably confident that when, like, say the wolves are on the lake in Mystery Lake, they're not on the tracks and vice versa. But I certainly don't know which sets of wolves correspond to which. And okay, I hear deer over there. And what they replace. Because there's like 3 deer out here, I'm gonna assume there's no wolves. And I'm gonna head for the gas station and see if I can do I assume that the gas station is at the end of the well, I figured the gas station would have power lines going to it. But that looks like the yeah, okay. not try and stumble down the hill. Not go down this hill up here without in the fog. I think I'll sleep an hour. Just need to get some, need to be less tired. Well, I'd like to be less tired. I don't necessarily need to be less tired. And the fog is less than ideal. Ugh. Did I get turned around? Came in the front and went out the back, which means this should be headed for the climbing area. Maybe it's more this way. Bunnies are good. Okay, cool. Milton Park. Sounds like a band. It's really warm in that building. That's funny. Looks like the fog is lifting. Might actually have a prayer getting down this hill. I definitely want to get up the next one today. Oh, I've never tried this before. Let's move over this way where the slopes are gentler. Okay, the fog's clearing up. That's awesome. It seems the game doesn't want us to do this. I can't remember the official way to do this either. So I have to make up an unofficial way. The official way to do... Oh. Then there's invisible barriers here too. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna screw around with this because I'm pretty confident they had invisible barriers here, death walls or whatever for Wintermute. We'll just use the rope like regular folks. And for once, I'm going to drop all my water at the top of the rope. Because I know there's a bunch of water at the bottom of the rope. Might have enough energy to get back up the next rope already. It has been quite a while since I climbed it, so I can't really remember how tall it is.
My head feels big.
I should have filled up the lantern while we were at Grey Mother's. That was a mistake. I'm gonna head straight for the rope climb. I don't like this hill though. Footprints. So I wonder if this wolf down here is a kill it once and stays killed wolf, like Fluffy was. And I wonder if maybe that's what that patch note from 2014 I mentioned the other day was about. Once you kill Fluffy, you know, since oh. How and oh, good. All right. Try and grab the deer hide and guts down by the barn right now while we're warm. Assuming we are warm. Yeah, we're close enough. Been nice to have 3 deer here to kill. Sorry, hunt. Oh, I see. It's not really back, it's just placeholder deer. Huh, interesting. Maybe now that I've touched it, it'll disappear again. Any stones over here? Oh, spooked him. Ah. Well, that was dumb. Arrow disappeared right in front of my eyes. Alright.
My fingers feel numb.
See, this is why I don't have any qualms with picking up duplicate arrows whenever every half year or so when they reintroduce an arrow duplication bug. Because they introduce arrow subtraction bugs constantly too. Oh, sweet. That's cool. And a move side too. Huh. I still got actually mag lens fire outside would be kind of nice. And there's the bear dying right there. Oh, it was too foggy for a mag lens fire all along. Alright. Quickie stick fire. Call it good. Oh, first the harp. Oh, yeah. Alright, we'll do the rabbit too. Right. Harvest the rabbit.
I'm so tired, I could just lay down right here.
Oh, our condition's going to shit again. Down to 4 cups of tea in the whole game. Definitely won't be using one. So 1 hour and 7 minutes for bear meat in the pot. 1 hour and 21 minutes for bear meat not in the pot. Can't pass time on that one. Can't pass time on that one either. Okay. But I can just pass time for an hour, I assume. Ooh. I can sleep for an hour. Although, that doesn't really get me anything. I'll sleep for an hour to get back a little condition while I'm waiting for that stuff to cook.
Something's gotta go.
This piece of bear now. Let this other piece of bear finish cooking. Keep this one for tomorrow. Oh, the fire went out. Ah, I'm so... Damn it. Okay, well, that'll be suspended animation rabbit for quite a while then. So what I was going to say is I'm going to eat this rabbit now, just to make up the calories, and we'll eat this on the way out in the morning. Use, I should say. I also had water by the stove too, that I was actually mistaking as good water, now that I think about it. And I probably should drink some tea tonight, but I'm not going to because I only have 4 doses left total anywhere. So I'm just gonna sleep 10 hours. Hope for the best. Well, not hope for the best, but you know, take what we can get. So I'm not gonna waste tea on a relatively safe trip like this. This water is not potable. And see this, so I guess eventually this will get ruined sitting here. But, oh, it doesn't say cooking paused anymore either. It just converted to rabbit raw. Okay, well, drop that outside. I was going to fix clothing before we leave. Should have friggin' had a drink first. Have any water in here? No. So the water here is no good. I don't, however, want to stick around and make some more. The dying bear in the left ear every time we leave their place now. I think if we see this bear here, I'm gonna pop him before we go. Oh, there's deer too. Where's the bear? I was just about to decide whether to take that deer or not when he made up my mind for me. I know this bear's respawned. We saw him on the way back through here last time. Just don't know where he is. Oh, move on. Warm up at the camp office. Oh boy. Where the hell did I get fresh guts? Oh yeah, the rabbit. I don't... I'll bring the gut.
Find some place to escape this cold.
I'll leave it at the camp office. I'm not gonna bother that little piece of rabbit though. Got a potential wolf on the right up here.
I've been so hungry in my life.
Potentially could be being chased by one now too. This is the wind direction. Ooh, hello.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
I'll be definitely grabbing all my arrowheads at the dam as well. I definitely don't want to miss this deer and lose my arrow though. Be right back for you. I know it's just a piece of... Yeah, alright. Take your stupid paper. Drop it on the stupid ground so I don't have to stupid second guess myself every time I see it. Also, having a book to start a fire never hurts. If I had a brain, I would have saved that for tonight. Run out here and grab this deer hide. Dead bear on the right this time. So here's another thing. With this current bug with the passing time thing, I am dropping all decoys before I touch a deer harvesting situation. And I'm only grabbing the hide. Okay, actually I'm going to grab some guts too. So I grabbed the hide before the guts there. Well, A, because I wanted the hide and not the guts, but you know, if you're gonna grab all of it, definitely grab the hide first because it doesn't smell. And if you forget to, and if you grab the guts before the meat and you want to grab the meat, drop the guts before you harvest the meat. Because while you're harvesting the next thing, you will attract wolves. And even if they don't normally go there, they will come there. Get this stuff on the ground. Warm back up again. It's so disconcerting. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have a storm in a minute. Not gonna risk twisted ankles. I'd rather walk down the center of this thing and kill the wolves than twist a wrist and an ankle and then wind up limping into the dam and getting killed by a wolf there. do hope we have water at the dam. Ah, actually getting warm. It's so weird going back to relatively hospitable regions after being in such inhospitable ones for so long. There.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Dinner. That's cool. I wonder if you can get a fire in there without, if it's not a grandfathered one like this nowadays. Should sleep in a bed tonight. Got lots of coffee, no damn tea though. Water in the locker. Ooh, there's deer hides in the locker. And rabbit hides too. No water though. Alright. Still actually plenty of time. I'm gonna take these guys and some of these guys. Do I still need to fix my mittens? Nope, they're good. Okay, so I just need one for those and one for those, and we're good to go. Alright. What else we got? We don't have any water here, so I figure what I'll do is just Dead bears everywhere. Just head for the ravine and sleep there. Build a fire in the cave. Make some water. Fix clothes, then go to bed. Maybe get a deer or two. Before I go committing myself to a fire tonight, do I have any cans? I do have 2 cans. Okay, cool. Oh, we're I just realized I'm reaching the episode limit here. Just get the bow out in case I run into a deer on the way through here. Need to refresh my stocks of hides. I'm using up a bunch of them. Oh, there's one. Ooh. He might chill out. Calm down, sir. Do not be alarmed. Now he's gonna keep spazzing.
I could eat anything right now.
Okay, I'm going to call this one here. Thanks for watching. In the next one, we continue on to Coastal Highway. We should be able to get over to the cave pretty quickly and get on our way back within, well, should be able to spend only about a third of the next episode getting to the hides and then start back. And so we should be probably back in the ravine before the end of the next one and then back to Milton pretty quick after that. So anyway, thanks for watching and we'll see you there.